and welcome to another episode of The Stubborn Heroes, a Dungeons & Dragons podcast. My name is Adam, and I am the Dungeon Master, and the Stubborn Heroes we have today, who are all level 5 now, is
Yay.
Bonnie, who plays... David, who plays Bonnie.
Hi.
Michael, who plays Thanthui.
Hi.
Parker, who plays Tyrannus.
Hello.
Raymond, who plays Rasuan.
Hello.
Billy, who plays Benjamin Grimshaw.
Oh, hey there, folks.
And Cody, who plays Belgrath.
You almost forgot me.
Almost. This is a little bit, almost. All right, yeah.
bitch.
So congratulations, guys. You're all level 5 finally, and David can stop asking me when they're going to level.
Are we
When
level
are we level
6 yet?
6? Are
When
we
are we
level
gonna be
6
level
yet?
6?
Oh, my God.
I'm
Do
level
that,
3
Will.
plus 2.
All right, so let's start off. So you've all traveled through the forest with Ben, the hill giant from Hearthglen Sanctum. And you're traveling through Hearthglen Valley. The monkey squirrels are all sort of still watching you from the trees. One of them still hanging out on the back of Rasuan, wearing his hat and just sort of nipping at some trinkets that he has on him, burrowing into his orange scarf, getting very friendly with him as you continue walking through the valley. Elatrice is with you until the giant Ben meets up with his what seems to be his wife, who is just lurched up against a tree. The tree's cracking as she's holding her face, and she's just like, flee, 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 flee. And he's like, no, it's okay. Calm down. You're okay. And you pour some water into her eyes as she's just like, what's going on? They are going to help us. They are going to kill the vampires. And she looks around at all of you. She looks at Thanthui. What did you do to me?
I did nothing.
I recognize your shell.
You just looked at me the wrong way and it blinded you.
And then he looks, honey, don't worry about any of that. If they fail, we will eat them, and you will have your turtle soup. She looks at all of you. We will not return to the sanctum. We watched too many of our brothers and sisters die.
While we're walking, Tyrannus is going to nudge Thanthui and say, so what does that book of yours say about vampires?
Well, Thanthui's gonna open it up to vampires.
Yep.
And he's gonna start reading it and he's gonna go, oh boy. Wow, oh boy, there's a lot. Because there is a lot to it. Well,
Start reading.
It depends on which vampire it is. Because there's the regular vampire, there's a vampire spawn. There's talking about their lairs, where they live.
Give us some bullet points.
Let's see here. Obviously, we know they don't like sun. It burns them. They have their memories from their former life. My gosh.
Let me just pull up my Monster Monday from a year ago.
Let's see here. Every vampire is bound to its coffin, grave site, where it must rest by day. If they receive a formal burial, it must lie beneath the foot of earth, where they transition to their death. They can also move their place if they really want to, so they can have multiple resting places. They don't require air to breathe. Obviously, they're dead. so much to a vampire he could read.
What's its main weakness? We just need to kill these things.
Well, let's see here.
Elatrice says, perhaps there's, to Rasuan and Ben, who are closest to her, perhaps there's more information we can glean from these giants before we proceed into the sanctum.
I don't speak giant, though. They seem to have their old little love party over there speaking their giant speak.
Been feeling a little bit bitter not being able to speak giant.
Tyrannus is going to turn to Giant Ben and ask, we're having trouble finding any weaknesses here. Do you know anything about vampires?
I know nothing about their kind, only that they have never been seen in the valley before. I don't know what they want with the sanctum.
And Elatrice says, I know very little about vampires myself, but Deckard does. We could return back to the festival and perhaps we could ask him.
Well, everything he knows should be in this book.
Yeah.
True.
Anything
there
to
we
add?
go.
Okay.
The vampire weaknesses. They can't enter a residence without invitation. Vampire take
What
damage.
did you say?
Vampires can't enter residence without an invitation.
And you see this hill giant pick up a large rock, and he chucks it into the forest with anger.
So one of our kind betrayed us then.
If they invited them in,
We would never have allowed a vampire to enter.
well, then somebody did.
You said that you're the last of your kind in the valley.
That we know of. There were only a few dozen of us left. We lived out of the sanctum, the ancient metal halls, but our job, as appointed thousands of years ago, was to protect this valley at all costs.
And then the woman, the female, speaks as she puts a hand onto the chest of her husband to
Calm, my husband. We have recently had some problems with a sect of our tribe who have wanted to abandon the ancient ways and to start taking land from the humans. But I did not think that they would bring vampires into our sanctum. They spoke of an order that they wished for us to join, but we refused.
And then the male speaks.
Carlinese. That is the name. Carlinese. He is a rival of mine. We have butt heads many times. He is the one who wanted us to join that order, but he was outvoted. He is the one who must have let them in.
Where is he now?
We assumed that he was dead with all the others in the sanctum, but if he let the vampires in, perhaps he is still alive.
I didn't catch your name. Tyrannus points to the female giant. What was your name again?
I am Grinda. And you?
My name is Tyrannus. But tell me, Grinda, you spoke that you were tasked to protect this sanctum. What exactly is worth protecting here?
Well, most hill giants, not very smart in the brain. We were uplifted by Primus long ago. The sanctum is a machine place. Cogs and whizzing sounds move throughout the catacombs. We do not fully understand it, but it gave us what we call the Great Enlightening. Our brains grew, and we made peace with humans around for trade. And we protect the valley. We do not know what lies in the deepest part of the chamber, but the sanctum was made long ago when Umbra was first founded.
I see. And is this are the vampires now living in the heart of the sanctum?
Yes. They come out at night to hunt any of our kin that may be hiding in the forest. We have not seen anyone else in days. We assume we are all that's left. I watched as they killed my daughter and my son.
Do they hunt in packs or in single, or alone?
Man's there. By my count, there were 6 or maybe 7 of them. They always hunt in their small groups, like wolves. It is early morning now. Perhaps they are asleep.
If they are sleeping, then it'd be easy to kill them. You just have to put a wooden stake through their heart, but it's only when they're sleeping.
How do you kill them when they're awake?
Well, they get damaged with sunlight or running water, so you throw water at them.
And you see the woman there, and she's like,
So, my daughter and my son died, all because we wouldn't join their order.
Are you sure they're dead? They might have been turned into vampires too.
Oh, no. What do you mean?
Good.
You can't turn into a vampire?
But no, you can't. Panther's just gonna turn away.
But didn't your book say they can?
Shut up. They're already upset, Bonnie. Don't ruin it.
It's better to know all the facts.
and he points off, and you see the giant here. He walks over here, and he points out to. He moves 2 trees aside, and you'd see what looks like a jutting, almost like pyramid-shaped temple that seems to be made of metal, gold, silver, and bejeweled, sticking out of the ground about 200 feet away, with large steps and a large metal door.
That is the sanctum. We will not go any further. You will kill the vampires, and you will pay your debt to me.
Tyrannus whispers to Thanthui, well, I wouldn't call it a debt, more like a favor we're doing, but that's between you and me.
Yeah, we could just kill them and leave.
Nah, let's do this instead.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of hope I get bit.
All right, let's go.
But you can only turn into a vampire if you were bit by an actual vampire, and you have to be buried, and then you can resurrect. But if it's like a vampire spawn and they bite you, you won't turn into a vampire.
What's difference between them?
There's like the vampire spawns, which are the like minions of the vampire. So they just do whatever the vampire.
They did have leader.
Yes. If they have a leader, they control all the vampires.
And the female hill giant.
You tell us when you're done, so we may return, and I may bury my children.
As they're already buried.
What if we see your children in there? They're vampires.
No.
Please stop.
No.
Okay, we'll kill them. Bye.
No. Flee.
Oh my gosh. So, which direction are we going?
To the vampires.
Elatrice just...
Let us go to our death.
You really think that telling a mother that her child it could be raised as an undead is a good idea, Bonnie?
I don't know. I'm not a mother.
That's a pretty fucking stupid thing to do, Bonnie.
She's just a little 33-year-old girl.
39. What are you talking about?
It's a little glimmer of hope. Your child's not really dead. It's just a vampire.
Okay.
Just undead?
So are you guys going to proceed now? So you have a choice. Like, you could camp out. You could wait till nighttime and go.
We're going in daytime.
No. Not nighttime. That's when they come out and hunt, and then we are all dead.
Well, what time is it now?
Morning.
Morning?
It's early it's late morning. I'd say it's like 10 or 11.
Let's go.
Let's go. How long is it going to take to get there?
I think Rasuan's trying to say something. What's up?
We go now.
Okay. What was your question, Billy?
How long will it take to get there?
It's literally like 200 feet ahead of you.
All right, let's go.
It's right there. So you guys approach this
Could take
giant
days.
temple.
I'm just thinking if it's going to be nightfall by the time we get there. No, let's camp and then...
So you guys approach this this ancient pyramid almost shaped ancient temple. There's large metal steps moving
I don't
up.
see shit.
The metallic building seems to have carvings all over it that are in the shapes of like gears and cogs, and you guys are now standing at the foot of the temple, and there's this eerie silence in the area. You don't even hear, as you walk through the forest before, you would always hear the sounds of the monkey squirrels laughing and playing and all that. But as you approach it now, you wouldn't hear any of that. And the monkey squirrel that's on Rasuan's back is sort of quivering and shaking Rasuan. And he just sort of leaps off your back.
Is
He looks distressed.
it going in a certain direction or anything like that?
Like it wants to leave. It doesn't want to go into that place.
Okay. Well, Raswan can. Raswan's gonna turn to the monkey and be like, "Go stay with the giant."
He's still wearing your hat.
Keep the hat. I will come back and get it.
And then runs back into the forest. That's not it, but yeah.
Watch the giants eat the fucking monkey.
I hope not.
That snack you left us was delicious.
Good idea. So
I
you
don't
guys
think
are
they
now
can catch the fucking monkey.
standing at the door of it. How are you trying to go in? Are you just gonna walk through the front door loudly? Like, you guys gotta tell me, what's your plan here? What are you doing?
Rest one's gonna stealth.
Oh, okay, good. All right.
Should we send in one person to scout?
I think we should send in Belgrath.
Excuse me?
Go.
Can Thanthui actually investigate the area first?
Yep.
I mean, because you're a little goblin, man. You can get around and like sneak around a lot quieter than the rest of us. He'll just
not
kind of
that
nudge
stealthy.
and wink
I
to
have a
Tyrannus.
giant bone on my back. How is that stealthy?
Thanthui,
Leave the bone
You
at the
would-
front door.
Thanthui, you would notice that on each of the as you went up the steps, you see large heaping, what look like rocks, sort of heaped into the corner, but with the hazy mist that's just sort of surrounding this place, you'd realize those aren't giant boulders or rocks; those are dead hill giants, and they are just littering these steps as it moves up, and the entire ground on the steps is just covered in dried old blood.
I don't know if I want to do this anymore.
Tyrannus is going to cast Detect Magic as he's walking up.
Like, you're like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. Yeah, I mean, you guys can leave and just go back to the festival.
I kind of want to do that, but I don't want to look like a pill. I'm going to keep going.
Yeah. Rasuan, you roll stealth. You're able to just quietly keep yourself in the shadows. What'd you say, Tyrannus? Okay.
I'm casting Detect Magic.
You detect the metal and the building itself is humming with divination magic and transmutation magic. The inside of it, the heart of it, something inside, necromancy. A strong, powerful necromancy.
Well, there are definitely vampires in there. I sense very strong necromancy coming from within. And the building itself seems to be infused with magical energy as well.
So how do we want to go in?
Is there only one entrance?
Thanthui's actually going to investigate the bodies of the giants and look for any of them that are still intact head-wise.
Okay. You go up and you look through maybe 2 or 3 of the bodies, and one of them, yeah, the head is still attached.
And he is going to cast Speak with Dead.
You guys would just see as within Thanthui's hand, he goes down to his knees and then slowly brings his 2 hands together, and there's this blue glow of magic that shines out, illuminating his face and the area. And then he moves his 2 hands forward, and this blue watery magic flows into the dead body of this hill giant. Its body starts to sort of quiver, and then its eyes glow a deep watery blue, and then water starts just falling out of every orifice of its body, just constantly flowing outwards as this hill giant slowly creeps and cracks and then slowly stands up.
What I was expecting.
Remind me not to die near Tanthui.
And its jaw is like sort of dislodged, and there's this wraith-like sort of voice as water's just flowing out of its mouth, and its eyes are glowing blue, and it looks to Thanthui.
We seek passage into this crypt. So can you tell me One, do you know about how many vampires would be in there?
7. When they came. 8. Now.
That's kind of scary. Is this the only entrance?
One way in. One way out.
Panther's gonna turn to like Tyrannus, be like, "Do you want me to ask anything? There's like 7 vampires, and this is the only way in."
Can we all hear what the dead thing's saying?
Yep, you see it standing there like that.
No, he said there were 7. There are 8 now. That's what he said. There's 8 of them. Well, I didn't sign up for 8 vampires, man. That's a lot.
I wonder if the 8th one is the giant that betrayed them.
But if it's still daylight outside, they'll be sleeping right now, so we could almost go in. But there might be guards, who knows?
Do they sleep at night or do they sleep in darkness? Because if inside it's dark, then they might be awake.
We could try luring them out.
Again, the hill giant only looks to Thanthui.
I have an idea.
What's that idea?
Now, this may be a crazy idea, but let's say we get those vampires near the entrance of the cave where they're still inside. I got a fancy new tool that I could use to fasten a rope, and we could pull these bloodsuckers out into the sunlight and roast them like fucking pigs in summer.
Why not just set everything on fire?
This is a sacred temple to the giants, I believe.
This is still their home.
What do you seek?
Sorry, I'm reading.
How long does Speak to the Dead last? Can you post it for me?
10 minutes.
Okay.
Lots of time.
Yeah, plenty. Plenty of time.
We've used a couple already.
I know I only have 3 questions left. That's...
Ask who the 8th vampire is.
Or how do we kill them?
Well, we know how to kill them. The wooden stake.
He might have some other insights. I don't know.
Michael, do you know how to kill the vampires?
By this time, you'd notice that the hill giant's flesh, with all this water flowing through it, has started to almost bloat and bubble.
Ew.
And it starts getting like, and the water starts to spew out of other sort of puncture holes in its body. What was your question?
Do you know how to kill these vampires? I don't think I can answer.
No.
So the daylight outside, do you think they'd be sleeping right now?
I know nothing of vampires. Only what I saw.
What did he see?
What did they see?
What did you see?
Move like panther panther with speed and precision, claws long and bloody red. Their leader holding a blade that bled and ate and consumed.
So, what he pretty much saw was the head vampire that's really, 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 really strong. But if we kill him, all of his minions that he turned won't be commanded by him. So I think he's going to be the one we want to target.
Will they all
Cut the
turn
head off
back
the snake.
to normal?
No, you're a vampire. You're dead. But they'll have free will. They won't be commanded by his head vampire. So they could be good vampires.
They'll still need to die.
We're probably going to have to kill him anyway.
They'll all need to die.
Maybe not all of them, but it may come to that.
No, all of them.
Release me.
Can I kill this one?
No. I'm gonna end the spell and let him go to peace.
How do you kill
And he goes,
that which has no life?
and he goes,
Stab it a lot.
and you just see his face just peel back and melt as his body becomes a gooey mess of just jiggly jelly water and it's just onto the ground.
Well,
He said something about panther-like creatures. Very fast with long claws.
He said they moved like a panther.
Is that what he said?
They moved like a panther really fast.
Okay. Well, I think we should all have wooden stakes on us. We need to prepare for this.
yeah, but if they're awake, the stake won't do much, so they'll just kill us.
So we have them in our back pocket in case we find them sleeping.
They can also take a bat form too, so if there's multiple bats, could be one of them as well.
Kill them all. Kill them all.
I know it might be crazy, but we could just sit and prepare through the day, and then when night comes, ambush them, because that's the last thing they're going to expect is us outside their cave and just bam, and shoot them out with a bunch of stakes.
Zoe, when did you get here?
Can you tell I just expected you to take her?
Yeah.
Do you think a firework would work on them? Like set them ablaze?
Well, we know they don't like light, so that actually could come in handy.
Hey, Thanthui, that light thing you did to the giant where you made her like, flee, you know, do we think that would simulate like sunlight? Think that would hurt him?
I'm no scientist, but I think ultraviolet lights from the sun would be different than magical lights. As he pushes his glasses back.
I don't know, man. I do magic tech, not magic.
I feel like you pushing your glasses back, by the way. That's funny.
Adam, is radiant damage like sunlight damage?
That's like holy damage.
Like type thing?
Yes, it is light-filled damage, yes.
Okay. So Bonnie will pull out her blade and put Right of the Dawn on it.
Oh boy. I have an idea, but...
What's your idea, Thanthui?
Well, the one thing I read was they take damage from running water, so I could just use my mace and flood the place. I can produce 30 gallons of water.
Just run up and splash them right in the face. Just like bam, right there.
And it could burn them.
Pair of Christ compels you, motherfucker. Just right
All
in the
right,
face.
fine. So then Bonnie pulls out her blade and like slices her hand, and then kind of like rubs it on the blade for 3 damage,
And then it starts shining a glimmering radiant light.
Yeah. Would this work?
Baby.
I get to give extra damage to undead.
Everybody roll a perception check.
12.
16.
10.
18.
Okay, so 19.
Jeez.
I never
Twelve.
good perception.
Bonnie, Tyrannus, Rasuan, you would notice rats sort of moving up and down the steps and in the crevices of this place. You'd notice tons and tons of rats. There seems to be a clinging mist that emanates in the area. Ben, Thanthui, and Belgarath, you would notice off in the distance in the forest, you'd see beaming red eyes as there are wolves in the area.
Yeah.
And the wolves are just staring at you.
Guys, be careful. There's wolves ahead.
Yeah.
They're in the forest.
This is definitely a vampire lair. Just because he's looking at his book and he's looking at regional effects. There are wolves in the region.
Yeah.
Look, Rasuan, more rats.
And Thanther would hear that and be like, "That's another one. Yep. They're in there."
There were rats in the sewers, and there was no vampire there.
Okay, well, just because there was just rats there, here there's rats, wolves, and possibly bats. Yeah. See you,
You
Bonnie?
see bats
right here.
flying around in the air, sort of encircling this place now. As a storm in the distance you see brewing.
I don't know if we should go through with this. I got a bad feeling.
We are here now, so either we do or we don't.
Bonnie will step forward a little bit with her light and be like, let's do this.
Alright. Fuck it.
Okay, so you all, just to let you know, what you're seeing here, this is after you enter the temple. You guys were still on the outside steps. So you, Bonnie and Ben, you've stepped forward, and you see a giant metal door that's just slightly cracked open enough for you to enter. Clearly the giants would move in and out of this, but Elatrice looks around. She just looks completely distressed. I feel as if the very natural order of things is in disarray here. The plants are withering and dying.
That's because vampires are all about death.
But if the vampire does die, the effects of the plants and everything will go away after a certain amount of time. So then everything will be fine. So we just need to go kill the vampire and we're done.
You make it sound so easy. Let's just do that.
We have to hurry before it's dark, though.
Yeah, we should get going. Ben's going in.
Okay.
Well, I want to investigate the doorway before I actually step in.
Yeah, you investigate the doorway. There is a giant metal
Natural
mural
20.
on it. Wow. You'd notice that the doorway itself seems to depict what looks like 2 giants made of metal, seeming to hold hammers as if they're hammering to the center of the door. And there is a symbol on there, Ben, that you actually would recognize. You recognize this because this symbol was used in the artificing and the creation of items made by your master, your teacher, Jeb. And you would know this is the symbol of the realm of Mechanus.
I'm not
you
going to
know,
bother relaying that because it's not really significant to anybody. But
no. But clearly, whatever's in here,
so
so
something
you would
that would be interesting.
there could be something interesting in this place, and you're not sure how that works with why the vampires are here or anything, but definitely it interests you. But besides that, the door is just ajar, and you're able to enter it.
So, light a torch and proceed forward.
Yep, you do so.
Tyrannus is going to illuminate his glaive and also walk forward.
Okay.
Not that any of y'all care, but that symbol there is for mechanics, so there might be some deep mechanical operations going on here that the vampires might be interested in.
Well, that doesn't sound too good.
It's an ancient lost civilization. They're way ahead of us in technology. It's helped Jeb and I with the designing of Magi tech in modern days. That's how I came up with this thing that saved my life.
And as you're saying that and you're stepping forward, Ben, you look to your left and you see a vampire's coffin closed to your left. And you look to your right, because you've just entered through here. You walked about 15 feet, and there you see two coffins closed, one on your left and one on your right. You should all probably roll stealth checks if you're going in quietly. Do a collective stealth.
Oh, I thought I did earlier.
You can keep the one you had earlier, rest one. It was like
Look at
19,
that.
right?
I don't know. It was
I just got 19.
I got a 3.
Okay, I got a 23.
I got a 10.
Oh boy.
Oh, come on, guys.
I got a 4.
Come on, the big heavy robot can fucking be quiet.
And I have a disadvantage. I rolled a 20 first.
So
I have
Ben,
disadvantage, and I rolled 2 19s.
Because you're a loser.
So Ben, as you see, yeah, because you're a loser. Ben, so as you say that, then you would see the two coffins. It would almost startle you. They would be. They don't look like that. They're completely. They're made of like a thick black wood, and the top of them seems to have this red glowing symbol, almost demonic symbol upon it that's just glowing and seeping with red energy.
I'll just kind of look to the rest of the good people, guys. Like, there's a couple coffins here.
Let's go kill them.
If you don't kill it, it might wake the others.
We'll kill it. We just do both of them at the same time.
We could light
Half
them
in
on
one
fire,
room, half in the other room.
stake them when they jump out of the coffin. I don't.
You have to stake them while they're sleeping.
What do you guys do?
I have a mechanical question. If I turned invisible and I'm holding my illuminated glaive, it says anything I'm wearing or carrying is invisible with me.
Yeah, so the light would go out.
The light would go out? Okay.
Yeah, that's a DM decision. I'd say the light would go out.
I just imagine, like, the
Invisible
area is
light.
light for no
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Or you can see the light, but no one else can. Magical light.
Okay, what do you guys do?
I say we 3 in one room, 3 in the other room, and then we kill them at the same time.
I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think we should separate.
They're right across from each other.
We should stick together. This is dangerous, Bonnie.
I'm gonna try to open one of the coffins and see if I can be quiet about it. See if I can sneak it up on this bastard.
Okay, go ahead. Do a if you want to be sneaky about it, roll a sleight of hand check.
I'm good at that.
We're
I
gonna
hope I
say
don't
you'll
fuck it up today.
Probably have to be about
24.
there. Ben would walk up. You'd all be quiet as slowly, Ben, you put your hands onto this wooden top of the coffin, and you slowly slide the wood to the left. And inside, you would see what looks like a young woman, maybe in her 20s. She's resting there quietly. She's wearing very, very fine clothes. Looks like she just came from a ball that's black and red. A corset as well. And she's wearing fine shoes. And she has her hair all done up. And she's completely pale. And she has 2 teeth. And she's just sitting there resting with her eyes closed. And she's not awoken as you opened it up.
I just say, she's hot.
Kill her.
I'll attempt to stake her in the fucking heart, I guess.
Do you have a stake?
Well, I got stuff I can use as a stake.
We all said we were getting like steak type things at the beginning before we came in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like
I didn't
sticks and
hear
stuff.
any of you actually get one.
Yeah, I said we should, and then I
said
never
we-
did anything.
Oh,
So, what do you have on you there, Ben?
My
You're going to
torch.
start looking. You're like, oh fuck.
My
okay,
torch.
sure. So you just sort of take the end of the torch, and you're just going to try to stab her in the heart.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second.
But like the end of it's basically a stake. Just the other end's on fire.
No, the other end of it is a steak. It's an edible steak.
Okay,
I fucked up.
rolled a hit.
It's an illusion.
What do I roll?
Just a dex-based attack.
what do you get advantage because she's sleeping?
I'll give you advantage. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you, David.
Are we level 6 yet?
Shut the fuck up.
What kind of mic are you using, Dave?
The computer.
I guess an unarmed strike would be the closest I got.
Yeah, just a dex-based unarmed strike.
Oh, that's
Luckily, it's advantage.
Oh,
2 nat ones. Ben, you would go to stab her, and then suddenly her hand comes up. She grabs your hand, and her eyes go wide open, and she's just holding you. And then she goes, roll for initiative.
All of us, or just...
two
all of
nat
them,
ones
yeah,
in a
absolutely.
fucking row. Are you kidding me?
Rassilon's just gonna leave.
You can do that on your turn.
Oh, I'm surprised not fucking one there. Jesus Christ. 2 in a row. Like, Jesus.
Oh, boy.
Apparently, staking vampires is not the easiest thing, huh?
It's because I rolled a fucking nat 20 on my investigation. I didn't fucking need to. Wasted it.
No wonder we're not level 6 yet because Adam takes forever.
It's gonna be Xanthwy, Bonnie, me or Ray, Tyrannus, and then Valkyrie.
At some point, her.
Yeah. Whatever their initiatives are.
We have to get her before she screams out, wakes the others.
God, what are you doing? Sorry, guys. This is just so fucking painful.
Dude,
Jesus
come on.
fucking
Usually it's
Christ.
David with the shitty internet. Like, you're in the
Right.
fucking... Like,
It's I know this doesn't normally happen.
you need to contact your provider, man.
Okay, so Raswan, Rassilon.
14.
14. Belgrath,
5.
Tyrannus,
13.
Xanthwy,
18.
Bonnie,
16.
Ben,
I also got a 14.
and they rolled 14 and 9. Okay. Okay, starts with Xanthwy. What do you do?
Oh, boy.
Help. Help me. I don't want to actually turn into a vampire.
No.
You are currently being grappled, Ben.
Only in one hand.
I am actually going to
I have 2 of them.
cast blindness on the vampire.
Okay. So you're not at any angle to do such a thing.
Well, you know what? Dang it.
So
Adam pulled in
can't-
the line of sight thing.
you can't see it. I'm sorry, but you can't. So
I move and then cast it.
There you go.
There we go.
Move.
But move yourself. That's what I'm saying. Move yourself.
Now I'm looking at all my spells. Okay. Now I cast blindness.
Okay.
So it'll make a Constitution saving throw. So yeah, failed. So that vampire is now blinded.
Okay. So it goes, and then as it's blinded by you, it's sitting up in its coffin.
And then that'll actually be the end of Thanthry's turn.
Okay. Next is Bonnie.
As a bonus action, I'm going to use Blood Curse of the Marked on it.
Yep.
But I'm going to amplify it, so I have the advantage
Yep.
on my next turn. And I'm going to attack it twice, because I've got 2 attacks now. With my Bonnie's Bane.
Okay.
Oh no, that's not what I do. So, 9. Did that miss?
9 misses. Yep.
That sucks.
16 hits. That hits.
Alright, so that'll be 7 plus. Does it get the. It's considered an undead, right?
Yep.
Okay, so it gets.
So is that 12 damage total?
Nope. 12, 13, 14, 15.
15 damage. Gotcha.
It's radiant damage too.
So you're standing very far away.
Oh, sorry. I move up to it.
He's not scanning for you.
He has to be within 5 feet to hit it. Like, come on. Okay, so yeah,
it's
you come up, you
15
stab
damage,
at her.
all radiant damage.
Yeah, you stab her. The radiant glow of your blade just sears into her flesh. Her eyes go wide as she's blind. She's just like, ah! Okay, end of your turn.
That is the end of my turn.
Ben, your turn. I'm going to say with everything that's happened, she's let go.
All right, sweet.
She's let go of you.
So I'm gonna take a step back then, and I'll just kind of say, "Man, I'm glad I finished this," and throw my turret out. It takes a full action to summon, so that's all I'm gonna do this turn. But I'm gonna throw out this mechanical platform that's just kind of like this little square, and it's gonna, and a turret is basically gonna form from it. And as it's charging, it's also gonna have legs, which I haven't told anybody, but it's a mobile turret that's also going to follow me.
Okay.
And I'm going to form it into a flamethrower.
Interesting. Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Rasuan.
I'm going to drop it right here, by the way.
Yep.
I don't have a
I
mark.
just want to let you guys know this coffin's still closed. I'm putting that there in case that vampire wakes up. He hasn't woken up yet.
From my angle, would I be able to shoot an arrow?
Not from there, no. You have to step forward.
That's basically what I just summoned.
Jesus Christ. Eldritch Cannon Flamethrower. Interesting.
Okay, whereas one's gonna move up, try to get an angle, but at the same time, he's gonna pull an arrow out, and he's actually gonna like snap off the arrowhead, so it's just the wood.
Interesting.
And he's gonna try to aim for the heart.
Oh, of the vampire?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a good idea.
Oh, yeah.
Still counts.
She's awake.
I hate how it like leaves you in suspense. It shows the everything and doesn't show the number.
17 hits. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know if you want me to roll a disadvantage or anything, because I'm trying to aim for a very specific spot. Or like, how you want.
Well, I'll be honest. The stake in the heart thing only works while they're sleeping. She's not sleeping anymore.
Not according
so-
to Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah, well, for D&D, and I'm sure because Thanthui did say that earlier, we have to make sure they're sleeping when we do it, right? If you stab them in the heart while they're sleeping, it's fair game. They die, but this vampire is awake.
Just don't fail your roll.
So let's see your damage. All piercing damage. Okay, 12 damage. Okay. Yeah, she's struck as well.
Okay. And then I guess I'll shoot another arrow. This time I'll aim for the head.
Okay. That's definitely a hit with 25. 9 damage. Okay. She's still alive. Okay. End of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Now it's her turn. She is going to attack Bonnie, who's closest to her. You would see, Bonnie, that where you hit... hold on one second. The vampire... Oh, fuck. Never mind. Was your attack radiant damage?
Yep.
Shit. Okay, she doesn't regenerate. Shit. Okay. So now I'm going to attack you. With her claws.
Knew I should have picked up some radiant shit.
20. She's going to grab you. So you need to do a save.
Okay.
She attempts to grab you, Bonnie, and fails. You're able to just dodge it. So instead, she's just going to attack you again with her claw. 12 to AC.
Miss.
You'd see her right hand, her fingernails elongate into about 1.5 foot long red claws. She attempts to slash at you, but fails. You're able to dodge it with your blade. Next is Tyrannus.
I'm gonna run up kind of beside Thanthui there, and I'm gonna cast Chaos Bolt. And I've never cast this before, but so I'm assuming a 24 hits.
24 hits, yeah.
So I roll 2d8.
So an undulating, warbling mass of chaotic energy shoots forth.
Okay, so I rolled a 2 and an 8, so I can choose one of those, and that determines the damage type. So 2 is cold, 8 is thunder, so I'm going to say it's thunder damage.
Yep.
And then it takes an additional 5. I guess that's also thunder damage.
Okay, so how much damage total?
15 thunder damage.
Okay.
No, that's the end of my turn.
Belgrath, your turn. The other coffin did not wake up.
Belgrath is actually gonna move to like the doorway of the other coffin and ready action for when like the creature comes out of the doorway, like the vampire. That's when he will use his action.
Okay. It's currently still asleep. Next
Go in and kill it.
is that the end of your turn, Belgrath?
Yes, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, Thanthui.
Thanthui is going to move in line of sight, and he's going to use his mace of cleansing waters.
Okay. You want to bludgeon this vampire?
Well, I wanted to use the guise of the water, but
Oh, you can just do that.
oh, okay. Yeah, I just want to
Yeah.
shoot it with fountain of water.
Yep. I'm going to say you shoot it with a fountain of water. Just roll the hit, which I think that you did. 18?
Yes.
So that hits. You automatically do... 1 second here. So let me make sure I have this right. The way that I made it.
Vampire takes 20 acid damage when it ends its turn in running water.
That's what it is. So I'm going to consider your thing just running water for now, and I'll take the 5 bludgeoning damage
Okay.
off of her. You guys are fucking her up. She's just writhing and screaming. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay, Bonnie, it's your turn again.
All right, I'm gonna attack her twice with Bonnie's Bane.
Ooh.
Should
That one
I just
hits.
roll twice for it?
Yeah, just roll both attacks at once. Make it easier.
Okay,
Okay,
so
well-
they both hit.
21 and 20. We have to name the attacks. Okay. Yep, both hit.
Okay, and then now let me get the
Interesting. So total right now is going to be 11.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 radiant damage.
I think it's more than 20. Because you got to do 6 plus 5.
11
Okay.
plus
12
1.
plus, okay, so 13 plus, that's 8, 9, 10. So 23.
Oh, 23. Something like that.
Okay.
23 radiant damage.
And she just starts screaming.
Oh, is she not dead yet?
Her skin is melting. She's not dead.
Okay,
She's just,
then I'm gonna
her skin
use-
is melting down. She's like, "Ah." Yep.
As a bonus action, I'm going to use Whisper's Claw. I thought maybe she'd be dead. 12.
Misses.
Oh,
Okay.
damn it.
Ben, your turn.
All right. I am gonna do something unexpected. I'm gonna go a little pre-season 1. Do a little
Okay.
flashback for y'all.
Okay.
Rather than pulling out his gun, Ben's just gonna aim his hand at the vampire and shoot a ray of frost.
What the fuck? I'm gonna say this mechanical sort of thing comes out. Your hand changes.
From his mechanical hand, he's gonna shoot a fucking ray of frost.
Okay, go ahead.
It's 18 with 10 cold damage.
18 hits. Ben, how do you kill this vampire?
I'm gonna turn it into a vampsicle.
Okay. Your ray of frost hits. It hits Santhui's water, and it just all suddenly starts to freeze until the vampire is just like, "Ugh," and then becomes like an icicle, and then just shatters in its coffin, and it's dead.
Yeah. Yeah, I got spells now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't tricks.
And that's the end of combat for now, because this vampire here sucked at a perception check. He slept through all of that. And yeah, so what do you guys do? Elatrice is there. I forgot to roll initiative for her.
Go over and kill the other one.
Yeah, let's
like-
rinse, repeat, and just do the other one.
Well, she's sleeping. He's
Perhaps
sleeping,
we
so
could-
we just have to.
Let's
We must, shh, 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 shh. We must be quiet. The others could have heard us. The giant said that there were 8 of them. We can't get cocky now.
I can try to open this one, but I'd recommend someone else try to stake it. I didn't do too good at that one.
Can I try and stake her?
And Elatrice opens up a bag and shows that she has 4 steaks.
Those are good looking steaks right there.
Why do you have that?
I made them in the forest after you suggested it, because none of you did.
Good thinking.
It was your thinking.
Thank you.
Yes, you compliment yourself.
She hands you a steak, Tyrannus. Just try not to get a sliver.
Dragonborn can't get slivers. Our skin is too tough.
Can I have one?
She hands you one, Bonnie. Yep.
A bad idea.
Thank you.
Ben's gonna try and sneak up and use sleight of hand to, I guess,
Okay, go ahead.
open the coffin. I'm really good at sleight of hand, so I can open the coffin. I'm not taking the killing blow on this one.
I'll stab her.
Tyrannus motions to Bonnie to
It's
like
an 8.
get
I
ready.
didn't do that good.
Okay, you have advantage, though, like you did
that's
last
right.
time. Yeah.
13.
Okay.
Tyrannus has the steak at the ready.
So is
Big
Bonnie.
piece of meat just hanging from his hand.
Starts nibbling on it. This is Wagyu.
Shit.
It has disadvantage, so
Okay.
you still have a chance.
I immediately knew what that 14 was going to mean.
It's asleep. He's incapacitated. This is just generally just... So you move the wooden top of this coffin aside, Ben. Sure enough, inside is a male vampire who is sleeping. He has blood all over his mouth, and he's holding a large piece of flesh in his hands. He looks like he was probably more brutal than the other one. And he's just sleeping quietly inside.
Ben's just going to slowly and quietly step away.
Bonnie's gonna. What I have to roll? The dex save?
No, it's a dex. It's
Dex-based
just a
attack.
dex-based attack. Who's doing it?
Me.
Can we both do it?
Yeah, can we both do it at the same time?
Stay in character.
I'll look at Tyrannus and kind of mouth like 1, 2, 3, and we'll both go at the same time.
Okay, go.
Unarmed strike.
Yep.
Well, I got a 6.
Yeah.
Bonnie got a 20. So what happens is, Tyrannus, you go. The vampire's eyes dart open. He grabs your hand where the stake is, and he pulls you back, and then he goes to hiss, and suddenly Bonnie drives it into his heart. He looks over at you, Bonnie. His eyes start to bleed.
Bonnie's
and his
just
eyes are completely red.
smiling at him evilly.
Suddenly he becomes extremely gaunt, as if his body's being dehydrated, and he shrivels up, till he's just this husk of bone with very light gray flesh. It's almost skeletal in the coffin.
Bonnie will pull out her stake and put it in her back pocket.
Here, I thought these vampires were going to be really hard and scary. This isn't so bad so far.
Well, only if you can hit them.
It's only 2 of them. We still have a good chunk of them to kill.
That's a quarter.
Bonnie's gonna pull out her jar and start taking pieces from the vampires.
Okay. Elatrice just looks, ugh.
I'm just going to... Turret, follow me. And I'm going to start walking forward a little bit, like slowly.
Yeah, you walk forward. You notice that the ground goes from being made of like a light brick to being more metallic. These halls are very wide and huge, and the ceilings are very tall, likely for the giants who would live in this place before. Ahead of you, you see a center room with a circular metal engraving upon the floor. The walls are also seem to be filled with metal engravings and with some symbols and some perhaps some history written on them. But yeah, that's what you see ahead of you. What do you guys do?
I'm going to... Are we still... I guess we have to stealth again?
If you want to all proceed quietly, yeah, everybody collective stealth checks.
Let's
21.
try this again.
I got a 5.
Yes,
So,
17.
Ray's nat 1 is higher than my 5.
I got an 11.
7.
The rest of one walks into a wall. I'm good.
You hit the wall, there's a loud as you knock over something. What do you guys do?
What about Elatrice? What about her stealth?
Keep closing her for some reason, but I will get it for you. In the meantime, you guys just let me know what you're doing.
I advance forward into the center of the room.
The very, very far end of the hallway, if you look up, there's a giant closed metal door. That one there seems to share the same symbol as the front door that you had entered, with 2 giant metal creatures, only this time in the middle, instead of holding hammers building something, there seems to be a giant circular shape of what looks like, Ben, you would recognize, it looks like the blood moon. It looks like as if these 2 giant men are holding up the moon. And it's been shaded red on the metal. That's what the door at the end of the hallway has on it.
I wonder what this place has to do with the blood moon. That's odd. I just kind of look to the sides and see if there's any more coffins down this hallway.
Maybe
You don't
that's
see any
why
more
the
coffins.
vampires are here.
So is this just empty space here?
So what you would see here is a hallway that seems to lead into a giant hole that's in the wall, as if it's been broken down. And you see giant footprints, but you also see blood trails going through this hole. But this seems to be maybe where the giants would go into where they live. Like that they lived in this place, but they didn't they preferred to live in like a cave that they had cut out of it. This hallway here seems to come to an end on your right. This one here leads up to a door. North. This one here leads into a cave. Rasuan, something lands on your shoulder.
Okay.
A bat is on your shoulder and is staring at you.
Okay.
And then it floats away.
Yeah.
It floats away. Yeah, it flies away. Sorry. It flaps its wings and it starts flying away.
I take my bow out and I shoot at it.
Okay, roll the hit.
Be funny if it just like floats slowly away. Doesn't even need wings.
Oh, you hit. You hit the bat. It rolls down onto the ground as it floats around the corner and lands right here. So this bat falls onto the ground, flips around, then stands up very straight. Seems to be a gender fluid figure that you see ahead of you with long white hair, pointy, gaunt ears. Its skin is gaunt, very skinny, blood red eyes with blood flowing down their mouth.
And what are you doing here?
Funny. I could ask you the same thing, vampire.
He just sort of looks at you. You see blood trailing down his mouth, and he's like, Then he quickly turns and starts running.
Mother.
I run after him.
Oh, Bonnie. Nope. Go back. Nope.
Where?
Go back. You? Right here? I saw where you ran. Hey.
Oh, I ran down there originally because I thought that's where they ran to, but I just saw them go that way.
That is where they ran to.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Bonnie ran. Bonnie, no! Elytris says.
God damn it, Bonnie.
Let's follow her. Tyrannus
Hold on.
runs after her.
Yeah, you guys can run. That's about as far as you can get because Bonnie's ahead of you. You're not going to catch up because that's as far as anyone can get if you're all
my
following.
footsteps are like 4 times her.
Bonnie, this is what you see ahead of you as you run into this room.
Oh my god.
There's 2 vampire spawns there. Both of them have their claws out and they're smiling. The one who ran into the room, glaring at you with a grin. The other one there, looking more bestial as he's bending down, and he's like,
Seems the food came for us today.
and then on the other end, you see what looks like a hill giant transformed into a vampire. And he just bestially looks at you and goes, roll for initiative, everybody.
I just want to point out that I'm commanding my turret to follow me.
Yeah, of course. I like the idea it walks like a spider.
Yeah, it totally does. It can climb walls and shit
Nat 20.
too.
That's why I got a fucking natural 1. Think I'm going last this time. I love that it like climbs up walls. It can like, I picture it like the Felix Protoss unit from fucking StarCraft. How it's got like those. Yeah, that's exactly how I picture it. Just like
Nice.
but it turns into like a flamethrower or a cannon or like 3 different things. It's fucking awesome. I've been waiting so long for this moment in Artificer.
Well, now you got it, and I hope it helps you. Bonnie just did destroy your element of surprise. Well, Rasuan did by rolling a nat 1 on his stealth.
Right? It's his fault.
If I can have my turret climb onto the ceiling and shoot it down from above.
Just because you ran in, David, doesn't mean you blame it on me.
But that's what Bonnie would do.
Okay, so I need Rasuan. What's your initiative?
20.
Belgarath?
22.
Was it nat 20?
Yeah,
20.
20, so he's top.
Yeah, so
I'm going
he
to put
goes
you in
first.
as 30 to make sure you go first. Tyrannus?
13.
That's both a gift and a curse. Just rolling in that 20 on my
Danthwy?
initiative.
18.
Yeah, it is.
Bonnie?
Especially since I'm not the farthest.
14, but don't forget to roll Elytris too.
Oh, I know. Ben?
4.
Thank you for reminding me. I already added her into the encounter. It considers her an enemy of yours, but like she's not. So there we go. Elytris rolled 10. The vampire spawns both rolled 8. The vampire hill giant rolled a 16.
I'll be going last because I rolled a natural one. So I'm
first,
fucking-
you guys should be able to see the order, the turn order, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good. That's such a good feature.
Yeah, I
Belgrath,
love
you
that.
are first.
Which sucks.
Well, where you are, you pretty much all you can do is fucking get into the room, man.
Alright, so let's see. I'll move there. And then I guess seeing the vampire, Belgrath will go rage.
Yep.
And fuck it, throw a javelin at it. 'Cause
Okay.
I have a javelin.
Yeah, which one though?
What do you mean, which one?
You said you see a vampire.
Oh,
There's 3 of them.
there's 3 of them? Oh, okay. For some reason,
I don't know who yours-
it wasn't showing for me for a second, so I had to kind of move it around. Guess I'll throw at the closest one. So, let's see. Actions. 19 to hit.
Yeah, that one hits. Yep.
Let's see. So it'll be 8 piercing.
Okay. You'd see your javelin flies towards him. He sort of cuts it with his claw. Although it does still pierce him, it doesn't seem to do much damage.
And he'll use the rest of his move speed to go up and then attack again with
Okay.
his bone this time.
Yep.
12 to hit.
12 misses.
Alright, and
Yeah, so your bone, you go to attack it, it just sort of moves to the side and sort of cuts along the bone a little bit with its long, sharp claws, and then smiles. It goes,
The nocturne will rise again. You cannot stop it.
is that the end of your turn?
that is the end of my turn.
Rasuan?
Fuck. I'm also gonna run in this point, and I'll engage the same one that Belgrath's engaging. And
Yep.
just go for first just a regular longsword attack.
Okay. Your blade ignites with flame. Oh, and you miss. Hit again. This one just dodges you.
I will do an unarmed attack on him.
Okay.
A natural 20.
Unnatural 20 hits. Yeah.
Oh, ignore that.
10 damage.
Yeah, but your damage doesn't seem to. You just sort of do a flurry of blows and you attack it, but your damage doesn't seem to do as much as it probably should.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. Next is Thanthui.
He is going. Where's the map? There we go. Gonna run in by Bonnie, and he's gonna see obviously all 3 of them, and then the vampire on the south.
Yeah.
That guy. He is going to use his channel divinity and turn undead.
Okay.
Oh wait, each undead that you can see or hear within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
There we go.
Okay.
So it's all of them.
Yep. So wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
What do they have to beat?
15.
One of them's 4. One of them's a nat 20 for the 2 vampires. Let me see the giant. Ooh, it's gonna probably fail. 5.
I think it's 15.
Either way, 2 of them fail. One of them got a nat 20.
Okay. Also,
Can you post the spell? Like, I just want to read. Okay, as an action, you present your holy symbol. So you hold up your symbol of Gidao. And what do you say? It says you have to speak. You have to
Thanthui
speak a
just
prayer.
goes-
Like the power of Christ compels you, sort of thing.
Thanthui goes, may you rest in your vampire peaceness.
Sure. So you're here within 30 feet of you, must make a wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails its saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute and until it takes any damage. A turned creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can. So,
However,
right. So
also on top of that, depending what their challenge ratings are, if they are challenge rating of a half or lower, they're instantly destroyed.
they are not challenge rating half or lower. So they're not instantly destroyed. That's pretty weak. That's like a skeleton.
That's 5th level, so
yeah. Okay, so is that the end of your turn?
no. As
Okay.
his bonus action, he's going to cast Shield of Faith and gives.
Is Turn Undead a spell?
No, it's one of my features.
It was. Okay, that's fine. Shield of Faith on who?
I just want to make sure it's only one creature your choice within range, granting +2 bonus AC. Going to give it to Bonnie.
Okay. Bonnie, the shimmering shield of like shimmering water surrounds you.
Okay, I've got the light. I've got the one that will damage
show
him the
you.
most with the light damage.
Okay. And then that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. So what I'm gonna say is this guy here got a nat 20. So you'd see this vampire in the bottom right just sort of I'm getting out of here. I'll go. And I will warn Nosfer. This is too much for us. And this hill giant vampire starts panicking. But then the vampire that's by Rasuan and Belgarath looks to the hill giant vampire and says, "Snap out of it! We will kill them easily." And the hill giant is no longer turned. So these two are not turned because he rolled a nat 20.
Yeah.
He's gonna snap the hill giant out of it too. Okay, so it's the hill giant's turn, and just with a new resolve, he's gonna stare at Thanthui in his anger, and the hill giant would walk backwards and then start walking spider climb up the wall, which is a frightening thing to see. As he spider climbs, he then walks on the roof, just in a creepy way, and then lands down in front of Bonnie, screaming in her face with his blood red eyes. And he's gonna attack you.
Okay.
Don't forget your AC bonus, Bonnie.
Yeah. It's +2, right?
Yes.
Oh, miss. 18 will miss now. That's +2. Oh, that one also misses. The 15 also misses.
Oh, that one.
Nat 20.
Does that one miss, David?
Shut up, Cody.
Nat 20. As the hill giant, he attempts. How do you dodge the first two, Bonnie? I'm gonna say one of them. He swipes, and then just the shield of faith just like pushes against him and sears against his hand. He's like, "Ugh." How long does shield of faith last?
10 minutes.
Okay. Is it just for one attack or literally for a whole 10 minutes?
For the duration.
Just says the
Okay.
duration, yeah.
How do you dodge the next attack as he tries to claw you, Bonnie?
I kind of just my sword against his wrist to push him away, I guess.
Yep. Then you do, and then you're like, missed, and then boom, he hits you. You take, I don't like the way they do this. Okay, so you're going to take 28 necrotic damage, and you're grappled.
Okay.
I need you to roll a strength save,
Hold on.
or you're grappled. DC 16.
So I take no damage then because I have resistance to necrotic damage because I have my Dawn of Right on.
That's half damage.
Oh, is it? Okay, half
Resistance
damage.
is half damage. So you're going to take 19 necrotic damage.
28, you said, so it'd be 14.
Oh, yeah, sorry. My bad.
And we have to do strength?
Yes.
Oh, David, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. It was 38. You were taking 38 necrotic damage. So that's why I said 19. So you take 19 necrotic damage.
Oh, I'm hurt.
Okay. Now roll a strength save.
10.
You fail. He's also holding Bonnie now in his hand. And he's squeezing her.
He's still on the ceiling.
He has a bit of movement left, actually, so I could, he's then gonna run away with her. I can go back to here. Bonnie, you're in his hands. Okay. Next is Bonnie. You can do the escape DC again, just at the beginning here.
Okay. 17.
Yeah, you get out. You cut into his hand, and then he lets you go.
So now I can do my full attacks then?
Yeah, do your thing.
Alrighty. So Bonnie's Bane. So 20 and 9.
20 hits, 9 misses.
Okay, so that's 6. That's 10 damage for that.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use Whisper's Claw.
Yeah, you're
So
right.
that's 16.
That hits.
Okay, so 9 damage for that. Now, the original 10 is all radiant damage.
That's fine.
And that 9 is whatever the claw is. Piercing.
Gotcha. Okay, so you attack the Vampire Hill Giant. Okay, is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn. If I back away,
Tyrannus.
then I'm dead.
So you said the other vampire left?
No, he hasn't. He said he's going to. It hasn't been his turn yet.
Oh,
He said
okay.
he's scared. He's scared of what Thanthui said.
Okay. Tyrannus is gonna move in beside Thanthui there. And he's going to cast Chaos Bolt on the Hill Giant. But I'm going to use my new meta magic and use the twin spell in order to target the one that's trying to flee as well.
Okay.
And I just want to make sure that did at 3rd level. So I rolled the same number. Hold on, let me pull this up for you. I rolled the same number on both d8s. So that means I can target another person.
Okay.
So I'm going to target all 3.
No,
Basically.
I believe what it means is, well, if you roll the same number on the d8s, the chaotic leaps from the target to a different creature of your choice within 30 feet, makes a new attack roll against the new target, and make a new damage roll, which could cause he to leap again. Creature
Okay.
can be targeted only once by each casting of this spell. Doesn't it mean it just doesn't hit the first person?
No, it leaps to another one.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So all
that's a-
3 are going to get hit. Go ahead.
Yes. So,
You do your thing and just tell me.
okay.
I'll tell you if
let
it
me
hits, and you tell me the damage.
Okay. So it is lightning damage. So that's 10. So that's 18 lightning damage to all 3.
Wow. Okay. All
So
3
you-
are just struck Harris Frostfist style. Wow.
Used up all my sorcery points on that.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. You guys would hear as leaping over your head, Tyrannus, and then landing is Elutrice. She lands, seeing Bonnie is extremely hurt and damaged. She starts shooting her bow at the giant. Hitting both times, you'd see that there's a magical green glowing energy at the tips of her bows as she shoots them. The giant is hit for 18 damage. Just sort of falls back a bit. And she goes, Bonnie, run! And that's the end of her turn. Next is the vampire spawn. The first one here, like I said before, after he's struck with lightning, he looks around and he looks to the other vampire who's engaged with Belgarath and Rasuan. And he goes, I will let Nosfer know. He must be warned. And he transforms into a bat and then passes by all of you.
Attack of opportunities?
If you want to use your reaction to do that.
Oh, actually,
Yes.
I do.
Do you, David? You're first.
I might even have. Oh no, I don't have that. Never mind. Yes, I do.
Go ahead.
Just with my Bonnie's Bane, basically, right? Mm-hmm. 20.
That hits.
Would that
6 piercing
Would
damage?
that give the radiant damage as well?
Yeah,
6, 10, 12 radiant.
12 damage. Okay. The bat continues to fly. Flying past Elutrice. She does not choose to do an attack of opportunity. Flies between Belgarath and Tyrannus.
Oh, I'm taking it.
Okay. Go ahead.
19 to hit.
That hits.
So 9 damage.
Okay. Tyrannus?
Yes, but I have no reactions really, so I have to make a...
You just can hit it with your glaive.
Yeah.
Just stab it.
12?
That misses.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, poor Tyrannus. He's not really physical. This bleeding, hurt bat continues to float and then floats past, finally, Benjamin Grimshaw. Ben, are you going to do an attack of opportunity or no?
Do it.
Yeah.
You have to.
Okay.
Kill it.
Isn't your turret out there as well?
Yeah.
The turret doesn't get an attack of opportunity. It has to be a physical, hit. It's a physical hit. It's not a spell.
My
It's not
contemplation is I can't use my turret if I use a attack of opportunity because it counts as my bonus action.
So this is a reaction. This is a reaction, not a bonus action.
Oh.
We can't let it escape.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
You going to slice it with your arm blade?
shoot it.
Yeah, you can't do that. Attack of opportunities have to be not a ranged attack. It has to be with a melee weapon.
What if I grapple it with my whip?
No.
That's a physical attack. I'll use my arm blade. I was just finding it. 16.
Okay. That hits.
It's 7 slashing damage.
Okay. It's bloody, but it continues flying.
Does he also have the damage on there from when he was originally hit?
How far is his movement?
Yes, of course he does. I'm going to put him here.
Because Ben's turn's coming up.
Okay. That's the end of his turn. Next vampire spawn. He's going to attack Rasuan.
You go get him, Ben.
No pressure.
12 to AC, Rasuan.
Nope. Miss.
Okay, he's going to claw at you again. 16.
Miss.
Okay. He's so how do you dodge these 2 attacks?
So they're just 2 claws, one after another, I'm guessing,
Yeah.
right? So I think last one's just gonna do the simple, move to the open area one side and sway to the other.
Okay. Next is Benjamin Grimshaw.
Alright. So I'm gonna turn this corner here. And I'm gonna shoot that motherfucker in the back.
Yeah, go ahead. With your turret?
I can't actually use my turret this round. I can command it to move, that's it. I can't actually
Okay.
command it to attack as a... Actually, no, I can because that was a reaction we said, right?
Yep, exactly.
Alright, so yeah, I will also... But that's my bonus action, so I'll do that at the end.
Okay, do your thing.
I'll attack it with my 2 revolvers. Bop. Don't know why it fucking rolled in that. It's a 20 and a 21.
Both hit.
That's 26 damage in total.
What kind of bullets are these? Did you ever get silver bullets?
I did, actually. I melted down a bunch of silver coins and things like that and turned them into silver.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so they're silver bullets. So total damage?
Was 26 from my guns.
Oh, fuck. You shoot this thing twice. It falls out of its bat form, lands on the ground right by this door, and it's just sitting there, and it's reaching for the door. It's like, Nosfer! Nosfer!
Then I'll command my turret to get within 15 feet of it and fucking light its ass on fire.
Okay. Your turret walks up and blasts it with the flamethrower. Dex save for me, right?
I believe it's Dex, yeah.
It fails. Tell me how your turret kills it.
So basically, it just goes up to it as it's on the ground and just kind of lines it up and just roasts it until it's just
you
gone.
guys would just hear the screeching, horrible screams echoing of this vampire spawn being just brutally burned to death. To put down an icon for your turret.
That'd be helpful.
I'll just put Thantwi there.
I can teleport.
Just put the turret on the back of his shell.
This will be your turret for now.
Fantastic.
Ooh.
Then I'm going to command it to defend the area, stay there and defend.
Yep.
And then I'm going to head back here. Hey y'all, got that other bastard, he's dead.
All right, is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Okay, next is Belgrath. What do you do?
Belgrath will swing up his mighty bone and smack the vampire in the face.
Okay. Smack him with your bone.
Exactly.
His mighty bone.
The big mighty
big
bone.
Big bone.
15 to hit.
15. 1 second. Ding.
Just out of curiosity, does the 11 kill it or anything? Or sorry, the 13?
No. Where are you getting 13 from, though?
I get it with rage. I get a +2,
Okay. No.
and then I'll swing again. 15 again. I'll be 10. So 13.
You start smacking it with your,
So
with your
23.
giant bone. Okay.
23
Yeah,
damage.
he's still alive. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, the end of my turn.
Rasuan, your turn.
I can shuffle around him, right?
Yeah, he'll get an attack of opportunity, but
But
yeah.
I'm not leaving.
Okay, as long as you're not leaving combat, that's
No.
fine.
I'm just like sidestepping.
Okay.
A parry.
Yeah. You know. Like I dodge
Yeah.
those 2 claws, blah blah blah, I move to the side.
Yep.
Bada bing, bada boom. I'm gonna try to strike with my Kensei weapon, the dragon sword.
Yep.
9.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Yeah. Now I'll do it again.
Nat 1. So the first time you try to strike, he dodges it. The second time, he actually ends up, his claws grip between your hand and the hilt, and he flips it, and your dragon sword goes flying across the room
Okay.
down here.
Okay.
Oh, did you lose your weapon?
Yes. Yes, I did.
You're not gonna need it soon when you're dead.
I can disengage, right? With bonus.
No, that's a full action.
Oh yeah, that is a full action. Alright, well, I didn't hit him, so that's my turn.
Thanthwy.
Well, for some reason, Thanthwy's way up here. I don't know why. There it is. So, Thanthwy is going to cast Guiding Bolt on the giant.
Okay.
Actually, do I want to do that?
Heal me.
What, you want healing? You really that dead?
I'm only at 22.
Yeah, you're fine.
That's almost my full health.
You have 22 health left?
Yeah, out of 44.
Jeez. Yeah, it's like most of my health.
So 18 to hit.
18 hits, yeah.
And that will be 13 radiant damage.
Okay. 13 more damage. He's still standing.
Are you guys doing health correctly?
For what? They're like our hit points?
Yeah, because you really shouldn't be that low. Unless you manually roll, and you've rolled like ones every single time.
I have 46.
I just, when I level, I just let it do it, right?
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Mine's pretty good, so.
yeah. And then,
I think it just gives us the default.
did you say we can't do 2 magic spells in one turn?
You can't do no, you can't.
What's the
You
point
can't
of
do
my
2 spells.
spiritual weapon then?
You should have summoned it earlier.
Yeah. Okay. That'll be the end of Thanthwy's turn.
You have to invest. You invest now, and then you pay off later. You'll just get everything at once.
Fine.
Okay. End of your turn?
Yes.
Okay, Hill Giant's gonna fuck up Bonnie.
Dash, you'll be fine.
Please,
Well, we'll see.
don't hurt me.
Don't worry, you'll live.
Oh, ding.
19. Okay, he's gonna grapple you instead of doing damage.
I have to roll?
And he's... No.
Oh.
No. And he's now going to bite you.
That's a hit. 20's
Okay.
a hit.
So you take... Hold on. You take that. You also take this. Okay, so you take 9 plus 11. You're taking 20 damage. 7 of it is necrotic damage, so half of that, right?
Yep. So
So we'll say 3. So we're going to say 17 damage. And then he's going to claw at you again.
Bonnie's dead.
the claw misses.
He has 5
Okay.
health.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
dead.
I'm sorry. Oh, no. Wait. I forgot one thing. An additional 9. Oh, it's crit again. So you took a total of plus 11, but then minus the 4.
Why
So
did I
it
get
was-
2 bites?
There's 17. Just let me do the math here. So it's, say 17 plus 9. Sorry, 26 damage. I've already reduced the necrotic for you.
I'm down.
26 damage. You guys would just see Bonnie picked up. He claws her. He stabs into her. Her armor's like chinked. Her hair is all dirty. And then he just bites into her small little neck. And she lets out a whelp. You start gushing and bleeding, Bonnie, as you're still lifeless in his hands. Okay. Bonnie, it's your turn. Death save.
It'll be fine.
Or he'll die. It's
I've
fine.
never done death save. How do I do death save on this?
Have you been taking your
Oh, there we go. I think.
health down at the top?
Yep.
Also, when you see him bite her, you see the vampire seems to heal.
So I got 13. So that's a save.
That's a save, yeah.
Yep.
10 or up is a save, I think, or no, 10 and down, right?
Yeah, so you got 1 save towards your life.
10 and down
Okay.
is a fail, 11 and up is a save or something.
I
like
guess
that.
that's my turnover.
You'll be
Yeah.
fine.
If you get a nat 20, you're automatically at 1 health.
Should have healed me.
Yeah.
I only needed 4 health, Michael. That's it.
You'll
Just
be
4 health.
You're fine. I'll heal you next round.
Yeah, David, fine. You're fine, right, David? Fine. Tyrannus, your turn.
I could have killed this thing now.
Don't heal him, Michael.
But then, Dave, my damage
I
wouldn't
could
have
go
hit.
heal him.
The rolls were not in your favor.
I'm gonna heal him.
Don't worry.
We could all heal him if we wanted.
All right, Tyrannus, what are you going to do?
I'm just the least useful in this scenario, I think, against vampires.
I'm going to stay where I am. Actually, I'm going to go right there beside Elatrice. And I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at the Hill Giant.
That hits.
That's a 21, so that's 16 radiant damage.
Ooh, good.
And actually, no, I'm going to use my tempestuous magic and fly backward over here.
Okay.
10 feet. And that's it.
Chicken shit.
David.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who's dead, Dave? What are you going to do next turn, Dave?
It's because you said the little
Another
girl
death
had to
save?
fight face to face.
Another death save?
Oh, boy.
Oh boy, indeed. Okay. So she's going to use. It's now Elatrice's turn. She's just going to shoot at him. No, Bonnie! She says. 22, 11. So, and then that one misses. So she does 11 damage to him. Next is the vampire. He's going to attack Rasuan.
Aren't one of those vampire spawns dead now?
14 attack
That's
Rasuan.
miss.
Okay. And 17.
Ding.
10 piercing damage.
Ouch. Do I have to do the?
Nope.
Okay.
Yes, actually.
Which one
Because I
is
hate you. No, because I'm not choosing to grab you.
Oh, okay. Cool.
yeah, it's all good.
It's all right. Sure.
He doesn't want to grab you.
Thank you, gracious person from above.
Next is Ben.
Alright. I'm gonna move here.
Yeah, which is where? Explain for the
Beside,
audience.
Bonnie.
Yeah, well, she's being held in his hands, right? So.
Oh, isn't that cute?
I am going to shoot him 2 times.
Okay.
2 times I shoot him. That's what my
Okay.
12 and 8.
Both miss.
All right.
That 12 isn't right. That's the damage.
Yeah, I thought that.
Oh.
I hit the wrong
It says
button.
12 piercing.
Okay, so yeah, this is weird.
Yeah, you hit the damage button.
So
not the actual
8.
roll for it.
Yeah, roll again.
The other one said
24. That
24.
hits. That hits.
So I'm gonna aim for the arm that's holding Bonnie,
Okay.
just to try and get him to like let her go.
I'm gonna say that he definitely. You shot him. He lets Bonnie go. She's now down on the ground about there.
And then I will use my action surge to give myself a bonus action, and I will cast Cure Wounds on Bonnie. So
Okay.
you heal for 7. You no
Bonnie, you
longer
wake.
are attached.
So a syringe comes out of Ben's hand, and he stabs it into your neck, Bonnie, and your eyes open.
The syringe pops out of my mechanical arm and just and injects you with the green liquid.
Your eyes will go wide, Bonnie, as you wake up.
All right.
That's the end of my turn.
Belgrath.
Belgrath will continue to wail on this one vampire that.
Okay.
Because I have action surge, I get an extra action though.
True.
So, wailing again on it till it dies. 12 to hit.
I just
12
blew my
misses.
action surge to save your life though.
And
Why, thank you.
22 to hit.
If I can attack, I can kill it.
22 hits.
That's my hope. I'm not very useful in this fight. Like I can just shoot it.
sense, but okay.
What's the total damage?
I don't get how the one-handed is more damage than the two-handed.
It rolls for each individually.
Oh, okay, so total will be 9 damage.
Okay. Okay, he's still alive.
Just die.
Okay. Next is Rasuan.
Okay. Let's try this again. Just gonna swing at the vampire in front.
With what?
With
Your sword
this-
got hit away.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna disengage.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for my sword.
Where are you running, mortal?
And yeah, that is. That's
End
all
of your turn?
That's all I got.
Okay, Danthwy.
Oh shit! Danthry's gonna move up a little bit, and
Yeah.
he is going to use his mace again of water
Yeah.
to shoot
Yeah.
water at him. 20 to hit.
Well, okay, that hits. So 3 damage.
What? Your weapons? Oh yeah.
So you do 3 damage. There's now and water. So you just see Danthwy take out his mace, and suddenly glowing blue water begins pouring all over the vampire. He's like, ah.
And does he take extra 20 acid damage?
No, on the start of his turn, right? Oh my gosh, he's next, isn't he? Danthwy,
Yeah.
how do you kill the vampire hill giant?
Just Danthry just holds out his mace and shoots like a geyser of water at him. And he's just splashing his face and it's just melting and chunks are flying off.
This blue mist as the holy water of Gidao begins to just sear into the flesh of this vampire hill giant. His arm falls off, his leg starts to deteriorate. He's like, no! And dies.
Bye.
Those hill
This
giants
one
are
over
gonna
here
be pissed that
looks-
you killed their son.
Yeah, well, it happened.
No, that one wasn't their son. That one was the trader, remember?
Okay, so that's the hill giant's dead.
Yep.
So, because he took 20 damage. So, Bonnie, it's your turn.
All right. So I'm gonna. Am I still on the ground or am I up?
You're up. You're healed for 7.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, then I'm just gonna. No more Missy Nice Girl. Just gonna run at this one and attack it.
Okay.
I didn't like that at all.
Ah, so the little girl has come to play
Well,
then.
I'm at my thing closed apparently.
Come on. I'll kill you all.
I love having spells now.
A lot more versatility.
I have so much different shit I can use now. It's awesome.
19 and 26.
They both hit.
Okay. Oh, that's not where I want to be. I want to be on this one. All right. So 8, 9, 10, 13, 19, 25, 30, 33 radiant damage.
He had 33 health left. Bonnie, how? Literally 33 health left.
Nice.
Bonnie, how do you kill this vampire?
She runs up, basically. I'm assuming that he's turned around, kind of facing.
Yeah, he turns around, he gets out his claws, he's like, all right, let's see what this little girl's got then.
So I kind of run up, jump up in the air, and just with my blade, just chop his head right off.
Yeah, he attempts to dodge it, but then you just like hit him with your Whisper's claws, and then his head just decapitated. He's just like,
They were with my blades, not Whisper's claws at all.
and then he falls down. I was giving it flavor, David.
Okay, fine.
Okay, and then he just like falls over and keels over to the ground. His body falls in a hump. His head is still there going.
I'll stab it.
And he dies. And that's the end of combat.
We did it.
I was gonna say, like, I kind of wish I brought my turret. I thought these guys were almost dead. Like,
I think I legit did like nothing for once.
You got disarmed. Yeah.
Which is different from his last character.
Yes.
Got,
Oh no, it's not. Oh yeah, because he got disarmed. I see.
got disarmed. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good job.
All right, you guys successfully killed him. Elatrice just starts breathing heavily. Bonnie, I thought you were dead.
You can't kill me.
She's the gingerbread man.
Bonnie, your neck would have a large bite mark on it. Similar to Thanthui's bite mark, only instead of a vampire, you've been scarred, or instead of a werewolf, you've been scarred by a
twinsies scars.
So you have a scar, and any form that you take, you'll always have that scar.
Well, he's gonna be me and Bonnie.
We're twinsies.
Always.
Thanthui, you should probably sanitize that wound on her with your mace.
As long as we don't bury her, she won't turn into a vampire, right?
I was gonna say, won't the scar take up the entire neck because it's a giant biting down on a little girl's neck?
It's huge. It goes down and your armor, Bonnie, is like dented in and dirty and broken, and there's just you look really fucked up.
Oh, I am. I only have 7 health.
You're fine.
Yeah, I could heal you, but that was only round 2 of combat.
Right?
Before we actually leave, I just want to hit a button on my arm and recall my turret so I can dismiss it and summon it again later.
All right, so I go down to the one I just killed, and I hold my ring down on it, and cast Animate Dead.
Okay. The one that you just killed?
Yep.
Okay.
And bring it back
on
to
the
life.
Body or the head?
The whole body. Bring it back to life for.
Do it on the big one.
I can't. It's a large one.
Oh.
So you're gonna animate the dead?
Yeah, so it can fight with us on the next battle.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's my servant for 24 hours.
When you use the ring and that happens, you do that. Bonnie, you feel as if your heart starts to race though, and you get this sick, dark feeling in your gut, like something's wrong.
Sick.
I'll just relate to the guys.
And then this vampire, you see the body just slowly and fills with this green, dark, necrotic magic. And then its body turns and walks up to the head and picks up the head and places it back onto its body. And looks to you, Bonnie, for orders.
Now you're mine. And you will help us kill the rest of your family.
Just when I didn't think you could get any creepier, Bonnie, you resurrect a vampire who's already dead. So were you resurrected? I don't know.
That's fine.
You'd all... And that's where we're going to end the episode.
All right.
All right. I want to thank everybody for listening to this episode, especially our patrons. Without you, there'd be a lot less Stubborn Heroes. Your name should be scrolling here.
Well, there'd be the
and-
same amount of Stubborn Heroes, just the content would be a lot shittier.
Yes, absolutely. It wouldn't sound as crisp and good. So,
Chris.
I want to thank you all for listening. Don't forget to follow us on everything at Stubborn Heroes. Go to stubbornheroes.com. Find everything on there. And until next time, bye.
Bye.
Bye.